Hello, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. It is my pleasure to bring to you the 2013 USSF USASA Men's 50 Veterans Cup National Championship Final. And the two squads that have made it all the way from Seattle, Washington, the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints, they're in white. And they're going up against the Cardinal Gray from Cal South here in Southern California. Cardinal Gray in maroon, and it's the Tri-Alliance Saints in white. Moving right to left on your screen, we'll get you the rosters for these squads as soon as the action settles in. Beautiful day here in Escondido, California. We're just north, about 30 minutes north of downtown San Diego. Beautiful morning, the 30th of June, Sunday morning. Ball in the box. Defense deflects it away, and now out across the back line. That should be a corner now for the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Unless, nope. Looked like it was pointed out as a corner, and then finally the referee says no. It was actually off of the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints, and so the goal kick over to the Cardinal Gray. We're at the Francis Ryan Soccer Park. Nice early start in the morning here, 7 o'clock a.m. So hopefully everyone's had their coffee, they're ready to go. Defense is there for the Saints. Knock it out over the far side. We've got two regulation halves here, 45-minute halves. If we go overtime, you'll have two 15-minute overtime periods, and then, if we still haven't settled it, they'll go to the penalty kicks. High into the air of the box, the action. Gray, Cardinal Gray, looking to keep the defense on their heels here. They'll knock that ball out across the back line. Hunter Stern, the Cardinal Gray keeper. And Sean Flanagan, starting keeper. You see there for the Saints. A whistle there, that's going to go against the Cardinal Gray. And the Saints will have it in the circle there just below midfield. Number 3 will take the kick, Donnie Farler. All right, so Donnie will look upfield as he sets up. And his kick right down the middle of the field. First touch header by the Saints. Lee Ekman, number 10. Now over to the far side. Cross inside into the box. Now locked or knocked back out. And let's see, is that a handball? Number 18 there. Stefan Cobb. Ball goes over to the Cardinal Gray. And their keeper, Hunter Stern. And so, nope, just the goal kick, I suppose. Nice soft kick just below midfield. First touch, the Saints, as they keep it here on the left half of the field. Number 24 here near side. Barry Saxifridge for the Cardinal Gray. And number 10 now trying to dribble his way out of a jam. E. Scott Douglas can't do it. Ball taken away by the Saints. Let's see what kind of passing game they'll get into here. Number 14, Byron Miller. Ball knocked out. And number 2 for the Saints, Kevin O'Keefe, quickly puts the ball back into play here on the near side to number 6 on the first touch, John Perdaman. John, the vice captain here of the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. A lot of real estate over there far side. Flanagan barking out his orders there. Ball across midfield now. The Saints on the attack. There's the cross, just a little bit misplaced. Cardinal Gray will take it away. Number 17, Paul Leyland. Just the start of things here at Escondido, the 2013 USSF, USA, SA Men's 0-50 Veterans Cup National Championship. Beautiful complex here. All right, throw comes in. Cross midfield, first touch there by the Cardinal Gray. And they'll go back the other way with it. Tony Coelho, number 9. Tony runs into some trouble. He's got 4 white jerseys, but manages to pass it off to Paul Leyland. Paul still coming inside. Defense is there, number 7, Graham Drake. And let's see, it goes out and they'll give it to Cardinal Gray. Number 9 and number 21 there, Tony Coelho, and number 21, Dev Rendler. A lot of action so far. The beginning of this championship match. We'll get to the rosters here as I promised. Into the box. And number 3 is going to dribble it out, Donnie Farler. And now some room to run here. Saints across midfield here on the near side. Number 10, Lee Ekman. Ekman going the entire distance, shot to the net, and it'll be wide of that near post and out across the back line. So let's give you the rosters here for the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints out of the Seattle, Washington area. Number 2, Kevin O'Keefe. Number 3 is Donnie Farler. Number 4, David Tuck. Number 6, John Perdaman, the vice captain of the team. Number 7, Graham Drake. Number 9, Jimmy Kirk. Number 10 is Lee Ekman. Number 11 is Jeff Long. Number 12, Freddie Hamill. The captain, number 13, Dennis Gunnell. Number 14, Byron Miller. Number 15, Dan Pingray. Number 16 is Pat Rance. Number 17, Sasha Shefs. Number 18, Stefan Cobb. Number 19, Keith Cirillo. Number 20, Pat Shea. Number 21, Chuck Simpson. Number 30, the keeper, Sean Flanagan. Number 1, Bobby Lane. And number 5 is Peter Gallagher. Team manager, Misha Shefs. Number 2, Kevin O'Keefe. O'Keefe trying to thread the needle between a couple of maroon defenders there. Coming across, number 10, Lee Ekman. Ekman wanted a shot, decided to keep it up top, now goes to the far side. Number 3, Donnie Farler inside. Taken away on the header there, number 7, Tony Vertigan. But the Saints take it right back. Just about 10 minutes in, so plenty of soccer remaining. The Saints will have it. Far side. Let's see who puts it in to play. Number 3, Donnie Farler. Farler with a strong Overhead toss. Ekman with the header. Sets it up in the middle with the left leg. Shot to the net. Off the keeper. Defender number 24 is going to clear it away. Barry Saxifridge. And that was close to the corner. Couldn't quite tell here on my angle. Not out the back line, so on the side. So a throw in there. Farler again. And this time it will be a corner kick. And Donnie, you see, sets it up there. And let's see how they play it. Looks like he's going to go straight into the crowd there. On the side, flick to the net. Defender is there. Keeps it out of the box, or out of the net. Hunter Stern getting some help right there. Number 21. Dev Rendler, I believe, saved a score. And so we'll set up once more another corner kick coming up. So the pressure really being put onto the Cardinal Gray defense right now. As the Saints knocking on the door. Here's the kick into the middle. They get the header from Ekman and again deflected away. Well, they set it up right, and Ekman got the opportunity. And last touched by Ekman, or at least one of his teammates on the deflection. And so the Cardinal Gray now with the opportunity on the goal kick to bring it out. Slowly they dribble it upfield. And taken away again by the or the Tri-Alliance, the Saints, I should say. Quickly the Cardinal Gray upfield into the defensive third. Shot to the net, off the keeper. Flanagan, he had gone to his knees, and he had only one way to go, to the left. And the score for the Cardinal Gray as they lead 1-0 here in this championship match, first half. Paul Leyland, number 17. So 1-0, Cardinal Gray. And here come the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints now, trailing by a goal. Barry Saxifridge puts it into play. Now he gets it right back here on the near side. Number 7 streaking down the line, just can't get to it, Tony Vertogen. And it's out. Or Vertogen, I should say. Lee Ekman into the middle of the field. Number 18, Stefan Cobb. There's Leyland again. Number 17 runs into trouble, taken away. And the ball is out. We'll get you the roster now for the Cardinal Gray. They in the maroon uniform. Number 2 is Greg Delgado. Number 3, Paul Jones. Number 7, Tony Vertogen. Number 8, Laird Kagan. Number 9, Tony Coelho. Number 10 is E. Scott Douglas. Ball goes back now into the defensive third. I believe that's an offsides. Number 11, Brian McMullen. Number 12 is Edwin Yoiha. Number 13, Jim Ritchie. Number 14 is Jan Elbersay. Number 15, Clive Hulbert. Number 16, Steve Hazard. Number 17 with the score, Paul Leyland. Number 18, David Delgado. Number 19, Stu Oldham. Number 20, Andy Mottram. Number 21, Dev Rendler. Number 24, Barry Saxifridge. Number 26, Billy Viskovich. And the keeper is Hunter Stern. So you have the rosters for these squads. Number 9 wants to move with it over to the near side, but has it taken away. That was Tony Coelho. Number 13 with the pass, short pass, Dennis Gunnell. Ball in the left half. Pushing it with his body. Number 20 with the touch. Andy Mottram for the Cardinal Gray. Now the Cardinal Gray look to be slowing things down, spreading the field with their passing game. Trying to exploit something, but not this time. Goes out across the far sideline. Will belong to the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Crossfield pass to number 7. It should be taken by number 7 the other way across midfield. That was Tony Vertogen. Towards the back line. Well, here on the near side, I should say, Leyland, number 17, gets around one defender. Now with the left legs, cross too much. Not sure if he was actually going to the net or trying for the cross. You see a maroon jersey there on the far side of the box. Either way, it went out and will belong to the Tri-Alliance Saints. All right, so the action resumes. Ball right down the middle. Ekman off to number 13, Dennis Gunnell. In the middle there, Dennis in the circle, looks to be shaken up. His left hamstring, maybe. Could be a guy's. Ball here on the near side, number 17, Leyland looks for his cross. Too many white jerseys there, the ball taken away. Ekman goes to the far side. So this is the 16th annual USASA National Veterans Cup. Escondido, the host city this year. Cardinal Gray looking for a whistle, maybe even a card. Got an injured player. Kevin O'Keefe here, number 2, will put the ball into play at midfield. We have men's and women's here, 12 divisions here at the Veterans Cup. Ball across midfield, number 20. Andy Mottram. A 102 teams out here at Escondido this week. Ball still in play here near side. Tri-Alliance 02 looking to tie the score. They trail 1-0. Ball's going to roll to the far corner. The keeper. Hunter Stern comes out to get it. He was very confident nobody would get there before he did. The Cardinal Gray defending their championship belt, if you will, their cup from last year. And so the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints looking to dethrone the Cardinal Gray here. Ball in the circle at midfield now. And let's see, trip up there. Is it Ekman? No, that was number 7. Graham Drake hitting the deck. There's Ekman in the circle now, walking to your left. Let's pass you the 20th minute here of the first half. All right, the kick. Angles here to the near side. Andy Mottram there far side. It goes out there as the flag and will belong to the Cardinal Gray. So when this Saints over 40, her team was at the 0-40 national champions in 2003. The 0-45 national champions in 2008. So they've received a couple of Veterans Cup championships. 4 so far in 2003, 5, 7, and 8. I bet that squad, this team in 05, 07, and 08 seemed to be quite the powerhouse, a dynasty there, if you will. And there's the keeper, Hunter Stern. Going to roll it out here to the near side. Again, spreading the field. Number 15, Clive Holbert. Now the near sideline defense gets back for the Alliance Saints. The Tri-Alliance, I should say. All right, ball comes into play. Ekman with the first touch. Number 6 now battling for it. It was John Perdaman. Ball out far side will belong to the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Next year, the Veterans Cup of 2014 will be heading to the East Coast, Virginia Beach. We'll get their 2-year stint, just as Escondido got theirs just now. They'll be at the Hampton Road Soccer Complex. Action's going to move here to the near side and taken here by Cardinal Gray. Fires ball upfield into the middle. Overrun. They want to whistle, but I'm not sure one was warranted there. Number 17, Paul Leyland, has got the score today. Paul now with the left leg goes inside. There's his cross. Number 19 is going to be tripped up. Stu Oldham. And he wanted a whistle, but not in his position right there. He had himself right in between a couple of defenders. And you're going to get tangled up in there. It's not like he had a free movement to the net and was tripped up from behind. But the ball did go out across the back line off of the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. No penalty kick, but it will be a corner kick here for the Cardinal Gray. There's the kick in front of the net, high into the air on the header, pushed away by Flanagan. Number 13 keeps it in play, Jim Ritchie. So now we'll have the corner from this end, from the near side. Tri-Alliance 02 Saints trailing 1-0. They don't want to go down by 2. Here's the kick. Placed up top and now knocked out of the box. And the Saints now moving right to left quickly. Number 7, Graham Drake. Number 14, Jan Elbersay. And that ball will roll out. Each squad runs out of real estate there far side. Tri-Alliance 02, the Saints will put it into play. Number 3, Donnie Farler, far side. Toss comes in and goes right back out. Number 16 battling for a position there. Steve Hazard. Number 11, Jeff Long. I believe that was number 11 there with him, far side. Number 13, Dennis Gunnell. Both sides tripped up there. Number 3, Paul Jones. That ball off Cardinal Gray. And substitutions coming out. Or no, he's staying in, number 7. Number 15 there at midfield. Looks like he wants to come in. That's Dan Pingray. And number 18, Stefan Cobb will take a breather. Number 10, Ekman. He's going to dribble himself through the circle now, passing it far side. Just gets there before Jim Ritchie. And that ball will go out across the back line. Corner kick here for the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Again, Donnie Farler will take the kick. All right, going to be just a bit long. Number 6 on the header had the first touch. John Perdeman. Number 17 will come out for the Cardinal Gray. That's Paul Leyland. So the goal kick here for Hunter Stern. And that ball's going to bounce right into the hands of Sean Flanagan. Left half of the field, number 15 comes around the ball. Clive Hulbert sends it upfield to the right half. Goes out and will belong to the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. So this squad, Tri-Alliance 02 Saints, coming a long way. Ekman, number 10, tries a cross, but it's going to be knocked out. The squad, and that's going to roll far side. Number 26 with the little flick pass there. It doesn't go far. That was Billy Viscovich. Shot into the air. Oh, just over Hunter Green. Or Hunter Stern, I should say. Broadcast a baseball game earlier yesterday. And the pitcher named Hunter Green, and so I hope I don't start mix matching that name. He did a fine job actually yesterday. Ball's going to roll to the back line, and Sean Flanagan is there. So the Tri-Alliance 02 squad play in the Greater Seattle Soccer League year-round. That the SA division of that league through the last week there of July. Or of June, in fact, right before this tournament. AC Chinook defeated the Saints 2-1. Ekman, far side. Number 7 now with it. Graham Drake. Not sure who had that header out of the box. Might have been a combination of the two. And now it's going to be knocked up here near midfield, near sideline. Number 19 gives chase. Stu Oldham. And number 2, Kevin O'Keefe. And it's O'Keefe to put the ball into play. Clive Hulbert. About the 34th minute of play here in the first half. (1-0) in favor of the Cardinal Gray. Ball across midfield. A lot of endurance for each team here as their substitutions have been kept to a minimum so far. Ball hit to the near side and out. And now, as I say, the minimum substitutions, it looks like the Cardinal Gray want 3 of them here. See number 11 stretching to come in, Brian McMullen. Number 3 comes out, Paul Jones. Left-legged kick into the middle there. Now right back out. Oldham with the header. And he'll be last to touch it. It goes over to the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Number 26 looking on. That's Billy Viskovich. And now substitutions this time for Tri-Alliance 02. Number 19, Keith Cirillo coming out. All right, ball here on the left half of the field. Remember early on it was the Tri-Alliance 02 really pounding the defense of the Cardinal Gray, putting some pressure. And then the Cardinal Gray came out and Leyland took it all the way for the score. And really each squad has been a bit relegated to just a long passing game since. Number 7, Tony Vertogen now back in for the Cardinal Gray. Number 16, trying to get right back to that ball, Pat Rance. And the offside. There's not an offside. They get the explanation is the ball was out here on the near side. I'm not sure. Maybe it was. Hard to tell. If it wasn't offsides, it sure happened up here. And number 7 again. There's Tony. He's going to go inside. There's the cross. Can they get a shot? No, they couldn't get the shot they wanted. The defense was there. Inside the 38th minute of play, you see substitutions here for Cardinal Gray coming out. Number 15, Clive Hulbert. Tony Coelho, number 9, back in. Oh, that ball is going to be just wide of the posts. So the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints knocking on the door there. Goal kick for the Cardinal Gray, number 10, E. Scott Douglas. Tried to get it over to Coelho, number 9, but it goes off and out of bounds. And number 2, Kevin O'Keefe will put the ball into play. Off to number 10, Lee Ekman. Ekman dribbles his way to the near side. Now he's going to thread the needle. He's got 2, 3 defenders. 4th defender finally knocks it away.
Tony, come on! Hey! Come on! Come on, hey!
Number 7 near side. That's Tony Bertogen. Cleared away by number 8, Laird Kagan. Kagan, the manager of this team, this Cardinal Gray squad. Number 6, John Perdaman. Gonna go long there and look for number 16, Pat Rance, but just too long. He let him and too high. No chance of getting that ball out across the back line. And so the goal kick coming up for the Cardinal Gray. Inside the 40th minute, so under 5 minutes to go unofficially here in the first half. Ball far side. To the back line and out. That's going to be off of the Cardinal Gray, so we have a corner kick coming up here for the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. 1-0 lead for the Cardinal Gray late here in the first half. High into the air, inside the box, just on the outside top. And there's the whistle and the end of the first half. 1-0 Cardinal Gray over the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints here at the 2013 USSF USA SA Men's 0-50 Veterans Cup National Championship. All right, welcome back. Start of the second half. We've got the Cardinal Gray with a 1-0 lead over the Tri-Alliance Saints. Both teams a little bit more, probably get a little refreshed there at halftime. Come back to battle for the final 45 minutes of regulation. They've switched sides, so it's the Cardinal Gray moving right to left now in the white squad. The Tri-Alliance 02 Saints defending the left net. Inside. Now with the right leg to the net. Hits the post and bounces in. What a shot. Ekman, number 10. Lee Ekman with the score. Hunter Stern dove to his right. I'm not sure if he deflected it or missed it somehow. But it hit the post. And instead of coming out, it went right in. And we are locked up 1-1, a brand new game. And we've got just about 43 minutes remaining to settle this one. In regulation, of course. Kevin O'Keefe with the free kick there. Goes right back the other way for the Cardinal Gray. So the Cardinal Gray, they had the lead there for about 30 minutes of the first half. And just like that, about a minute and a half into the second half, we are tied as the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints get on the board. So number 21 here for the Cardinal Gray. Dev Rendler will take the kick just above midfield for his squad. Is it safe from going out? No, it'll belong. Oh, they're going to give it to the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints just below midfield. And here's Donnie Farler. Farler's toss into the middle of the field. Kick with the left leg, upfield taken away. Said Billy Vuskovic there, number 26 for the Cardinal Gray. Chuck Simpson, number 21 for Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. And that's going to be a whistle. We saw that right over the shoulder. Pretty obvious. Number 15, Dan Pingray. Ekman goes to the far side with it on the pass. Now inside they go. Number 16. Little flick pass to number 11. Here come the Saints. In front of the net, there's a shot on goal off number 13. Does it get in? No! Just wide of the post. And you see him put his face in his hands. Dennis Gunnell. Everyone was involved there. Jeff Long, Pat Rance. And it goes just wide of the post. Ball across midfield. Number 2 gets to it. That's Greg Delgado for the Cardinal Gray. The crowd's starting to get into this one now. We're tied at 1 into the second half. Every minute that goes by, very meaningful here. Number 3, Donnie Farler will put the ball into play here near side. At first I was going to say want to go to the corner, and Donnie's foot over the line. He had done it a few times earlier and gotten away with it. And this time, the linesman there saw him. And the flag goes up. Quickly the ball over to the Cardinal Gray. And they'll put it into play in the exact same spot. Farler with the first touch on the header inside. Now it comes back out. Cardinal Gray, number 17, Paul Leyland. Ball on the left half. There it goes far side. Number 24 picks it up, Barry Saxifridge. Shot to the net. Oh, it's going to be just past a diving Flanagan. Quick shot on goal there. Did Flanagan touch it? He must have, as they're giving a corner here to the Cardinal Gray. All right, there's the corner kick in front of the net. Cleared back out, number 21. Dev Rendler up top to number 9. Tony Coelho. Coelho up the middle. There's his shot to the net. It's deflected away and into the back of the net. And I believe it was deflected by a Tri-Alliance 02 player. Coelho with the score as he lined it up straight away and took the shot up top into the back of the net, and it's 2-1 Cardinal Gray over the Tri-Alliance Saints Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Get it right. So 2-1, second half, plenty of time. That score coming in about the 7th minute of play here, the 52nd minute of the match. 2-1. So the Cardinal Gray defending their Cup championship. They're not going to go down easily. And of course, this veteran squad, the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints, they've won a few cups themselves here at the Veterans Cup over the years. So both of these teams used to winning. Ball across midfield. On the run again, number 17, Leyland. Paul Leyland. There's a shot right into the hands of the keeper, Sean Flanagan. So these two squads coming out of the A bracket. Other teams here, Connecticut United, Rancho Santa Fe, and Louisville Vets. Look at all these states, all these areas of the country these teams come from as the Cardinal Gray now move back inside. Into the box, shot with the left leg. Caught by Flanagan. In the B bracket, you had Sam Adams, 50, out of Cal South. Snoho out of Snoho ABQ out of Washington. Ranor United, Pennsylvania. And North Dallas 40, of course, Texas, North Texas. And bracket C, the Urban Chestnuts out of Missouri. Neil Thistle out of Massachusetts. Real Lloyd out of North Carolina. And Feats of Magic out of Cal South. So a nice representation. I'm sure the women's side, with a diverse bracket as well. Long pass, a flag goes up, must be an offsides. International teams have attended this tournament in the past, from Japan, Costa Rica, Canada, South Africa. Arizona being represented, Hawaii, Georgia, Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, Oklahoma, Indiana, Virginia, Utah, Washington, of course. So a lot of teams here. Over 3,000 players in the 102 teams. $199 games played here at the tournament. As we said, this is the second year here in Escondido. 2012 and 13 championships. Next year, Virginia Beach. And I believe this is the first time that they've gone 2 years in the same location, which I think makes sense with sponsorships and infrastructure and things like that. You get a 2-year run at it. Sanford, Florida, right before Escondido in 2011. All right, the kick down the middle of the field, angled just to the far side. Rolls to the far side and out. 57th minute of play. We are tied, or it's 2-1, I should say. 2-1 in favor of the Cardinal Gray. Substitution for the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. All right, the throw comes in. Cleared out of the box by the Cardinal Gray. Number 13, Dennis Gunnell. Tri-Alliance 0-2 trying to set something up. Spreading the field as they go out and in, then back out, now inside. The lead pass far side. Taken there by the Cardinal Gray as they go back now right to left. Having some difficulty, though, bringing it across midfield. As Tri-Alliance 0-2 stepping into those passing lanes and making things very difficult. Ekman now, far side. O'Keefe. Nice crossover there by O'Keefe. Now he passes it upfield. Here on the near side, Farler. Donnie angling to the back line and tripped up there.
We're losing our legs after 6 games and you're calling what, Brett?
In a sense, I might say, and of course, just since we have the bird's eye view, Cardinal Gray, and I can't quite see the number there, involved. He put up his arms in a manner that attracted attention, like to say, well, it was just incidental. I think perhaps if he would have just kept going and playing on, there may not have been a whistle. But I think it brought more attention to the referee there, more attention to the action. And so that might have been his undoing. Shot to the net, just wide of the post. That's just my 2 cents, an angle on that matter. And now substitutions for the Cardinal Gray. Greg Delgado and Tony Coelho coming out. Goal kick here for the Cardinal Gray. And with the right leg. On a bounce at midfield. Number 26, Billy Vuskovic. Ball across midfield. Defense has to get back. And the ball is out. Will belong to the Tri-Alliance Saints. Donnie Farler puts it into play quickly here. Number 13, Dennis Gunnell, coming across the middle. Number 6, John Perdaman, goes inside. Header, they looked to the near side here. Couldn't quite connect the way they wanted to, and the ball is out. That was number 11, Jeff Long. Goal kick here for the Cardinal Gray. Again, we're here at Francis Ryan Park, Escondido, California. The 30th of June, 2013, 7 a.m. start here, this championship match. The men's 0 to 50 division. I should say the over 50 division. Out of the circle now, far side. Number 15, Clive Hulbert. Number 13 there for the Tri-Alliance 0-2 Saints, Dennis Gunnell. Graham Drake, number 7, fires it far side. O'Keefe there, number 2. Number 18, Stefan Cobb. Ball rolls and rolls. There's a lot of real estate there. Number 21 is going to knock it out. That's Chuck Simpson. And the ball will belong to the Cardinal Gray, number 15 there. Holbert. Jen Elbersay, number 14, looks on now. Jogs up to the ball. 2-1 lead, Cardinal Gray over the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints here at the Over 50 Championship, the Veterans Cup. The United States Adult Soccer Association established this Veterans Cup tournament for the over 30 divisions. Ball out here near side. Since 1998, the inception of the Veterans Cup. Ball in the left half of the field. Still in play. Number 20 over to the far side with that one, Andy Mottram.
They're going the outside, Dad. Give me the option. Corner.
So the ball out across the back line, and that will give the Cardinal Gray a corner kick here and a chance to add to their lead. Of course, the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints can ill afford to give up another score. 20th minute of play here in the second half, 65th minute overall. 2-1 lead for the Cardinal Gray as they try to extend their championship run here as they took the cup last year. Kick's going to be a little bit long. First touch on the header, the defense. Running it down, number 6, John Perdaman. And he couldn't get there. The ball goes out, and they're going to give it to, let's see, last touch, they'll say bye. The Cardinal Gray, so it goes over to the Tri-Alliance 02 squad. And now, after the brief water break, all right, throw in. Ball at midfield, now across. A battle there for Pat Ranson, number 9, Tony Coelho. All right, ball back into play. Goes to number 13, Dennis Gunnell. Collision in the box, but no advantage gained. They both went up for the header. And finally a whistle. Well, wait a minute. There was a flag that had gone up, and evidently against the Tri-Alliance 0-2 Saints. Well, I'm not sure of what the call was as the goal kick there. And, you know, sometimes we've got several fields going on around us and you hear a whistle. And so you may hear a whistle at an odd moment thinking that it's for this game when it's not. So perhaps there was no whistle here on the field. They just watched the ball go out across the back line. Ball in the right half of the field. Out of the circle. There's going to be a lot of mustard. I thought that was going to go straight out, but on the header by the Cardinal Gray, kept it in play, and there it goes. Finally goes out. The flag goes up off of the Tri-Alliance Saints. All right, action resumes. Now over to the far side of the field. Number 15, Clive Hulbert. And that ball will roll out and belong to the Tri-Alliance 0-2 Saints. They trail 2-1 here. Long pass upfield. And the ball goes out. Should belong to the white squad. It does. So the Saints will put the ball into play in a nice spot. Passing it near side, middle, now to the far side. Donnie Farler. Farler towards the net. He angles it just a little bit long. You had a couple of Tri-Alliance 0-2 Saints players streaking to the net there, looking for an opportunity on the header or perhaps a knee if it's low enough, but ball sails just out. '71st minute of play, 26th minute of play here in the second half. So under 20 minutes to go in regulation. And now, Cardinal Gray on the attack. Into the box, but Flanagan is there, and he'll roll it out here near side for Donnie Farler. They got to figure out a way to go with it somewhere. Surprised it wasn't taken away from Dev Rendler. Touch passing right back to number 16, Pat Rance. There's the cross header and into the hands of Hunter Stern, the keeper. Quickly, no waiting around here for the Cardinal Gray. They get it back into the defensive third of the Tri-Alliance Saints, and it goes out. Will belong to the Cardinal Gray, looking to add to their 2-1 lead. All right, we await the substitutions, and then it goes out and right back the other way. In and out and right back to the Tri-Alliance Saints. And number 2, Kevin O'Keefe, will put the ball into play. Battle there on the far sideline between number 24, Barry Saxifridge, number 6, John Perdaman. And a bit of a discussion as to whose ball it is. And the referee there on the substitutions looking to see who's coming out. We got 2 guys coming in, but only 1 had come out, and now number 13, Jim Ritchie, will come out. And we resume action here. We're coming upon the 30th minute here of the second half, the 75th minute overall. So 15 minutes remaining in regulation. Ball high into the air, over the crossbar. We get the reaction there by Hunter Stern, because our angle's a little bit skewed. You watch the keeper, and he definitely was watching that soar right over the crossbar, so no chance of going in. But again now, the last few minutes, the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints, they've been putting some pressure on that defense, taking a few shots on the goal. That's what they've got to do here. Number 10 dribbles his way out of trouble. That's E. Scott Douglas. A lot of room to run here on the near side. Number 11, Brian McMullen. Defense, so has it over to Flanagan. Flanagan will fire it near side and out, and it will belong to the Cardinal Gray. Cardinal Gray spreading the field. Taken away. Tri-Alliance 02 Saints. Saints now here on the left half of the field. There's plenty of time. You're down by a goal. Of course, you have up until that final whistle to punch it in and tie the score. So you don't want to panic just yet. Shot on goal. Flanagan is there. But you are getting into that point in time, under 15 minutes to go, where you've really got to be cautious defensively, where you don't take so many chances, where you want to be aggressive and push the ball upfield, but you leave an opening. So just got to play your game. Not quite time to change anything yet. Outside the circle with the left leg, shot to the net, and it's going to get past a diving Stern. Number 15 with the score, left-legged kick, Dan Pingray. So Pingray will tie the match 2-2. So you've got scores by Lee Ekman and Dan Pingray for the Saints. Now they go right at it again, but this time Hunter Stern is there to make the stop. For the Cardinal Gray, of course, you have scores by Paul Leyland and Tony Coelho. So we're tied at 2, a brand new game with just about 12 minutes remaining here in regulation, as we are now into the 78th minute of play. And substitutions coming out. Number 24, Barry Saxifridge. Number 18 in. David Delgado for the Cardinal Gray. Ball near side and goes out.
Push it up, Fred. 13. Keep him in here. Fred. Dave, that's your man. Push Brian up. Dave, take 7. Right, push up. Right, push up. Push up, Brian. Keep going, Brian. Keep going. You're in.
O'Keefe upfield. Tried to hit Ekman. Ekman had already passed the ball. Goes out. Far side. Ball on the ground. It's going to be a foot race. Nice job putting his body between the ball and number 17, Paul Leyland. That's number 18, Stefan Cobb. Nice job. So over 50 championship now. Ball to the back line, and you know, any match that's 90 minutes, you will see a slowing down. Soccer, even a basketball game, you know, fourth quarter late, you got some tired legs. Both teams really going at it here, and the level of play really has not gone down. The speed is gone just a little bit, not as it was early on, of course, to be expected. But nobody's out there dogging it. Nobody's walking to the ball. Nobody's walking the ball up. People aren't just laying back. They are attacking. So everything you'd expect out of a championship match here. Hunter Stern picks it up there. Spreading the field there. The Cardinal Gray were knotted up at 2. Into the box, a ball will roll here to the near side. Can they get a shot? Hits the far post and comes out. Oh! There's Brian McMullen, number 11 here near side. Trying to put his squad up, and boy, that might have been a game winner. Scoring this late. Just about 8 minutes remaining. A 2-2 tie. So a corner kick here coming up for the Cardinal Gray. Here's the kick. Just a bit long. First touch by number 3, Paul Jones, into the box and then cleared away by the Saints. And that ball rolls to the defensive backfield, picked up by Sean Flanagan. And now here come the Cardinal Gray. Cross, number 7, can't get to it. Number 17 to the back line, Paul Leyland. Cardinal Gray really trying to make that last push there. Everything they've got on the defense for the Saints hanging in there. Number 19 here on the near side, Keith Cirillo. And with number 10, E. Scott Douglas for the Cardinal Gray. So the foul, the free kick up here for the Cardinal Gray. Looking to go on top here. We're tied at 2 late in regulation of this championship match. There's the kick to the long far side of the box and out. Goal kick here for the Saints. Up to midfield. Now rolls far side and out. And it will be white ball quickly. People streak to the right half of the field. Both sides know there is scant time remaining. Under 5 minutes to go. Pleading his case there. Number 13. Dennis Gunnell. All right, ball in the circle. The Saints now on the run, shot to the net. Picked up by Hunter Stern. Ball rolls here to the near side. Now across midfield, number 3. Donnie Farler. Cross to the far side of the field. Ekman try to make something happen. Now he just passes it off. Too many maroon jerseys in front. Now with the left leg shot to the net. It's going to be wide of this. The near post on your screen. His far post. Both sides have had small openings, small opportunities to take the lead late here. They just miss. '87th minute of play here. 42nd minute of the second half. 3 minutes remaining. Unofficially, of course. We're tied at 2. And now you've got to start thinking overtime. Remember, you have 2 15-minute overtime periods. And actually, there's the whistle. We have played regulation. 2-2 tie, Cardinal Gray Alliance Saints. All right, welcome back. The first overtime period. Remember, we'll play 2 overtime periods and then penalty kicks if necessary. There's no golden goal. So it's not whoever first scores first wins. You play out each regulation, so 15 minutes. Ball up across midfield. And of course I give out the time remaining, and I'm not the official score. So I was off by about a minute and a half or so the last time, the end of regulation. I had the first half down pretty much within about 15 seconds or so. All right, action here on the right half of the field. We play it just as we ended regulation, with the Cardinal gray moving right to left on your screen. And now as we get later into the day, remember this was a 7 a.m. start, into the box. Can they get a shot? Coelho, number 9. And he's pushed out by Donnie Farler. Ball is out here near side. As the morning matures here, as we played nearly 2 hours, so we're coming upon the 9 o'clock hour. The cloud cover, the marine layer, will start to dissolve, and the sun is going to start peeking out, and it's going to get a bit warm. It's going to be directly overhead. Number 16, Steve Hazard. Farler comes across. Number 14, Jan Elbersay. Towards the net. Save, yes, no, it's in. The score for the Tri-Alliance Saints, just off the fingertips, and rolls in across the line. John Perdaman. Number 6, the vice captain of the Saints, puts them up 3-2 here in the first overtime. And I tell you, the keeper, Hunter Stern, dove to his left. He stopped the ball 99%. And the momentum it had remaining just rolled to the line. And as he scooped it away, it had crossed the line. A quick score here, just under about the 2.5-minute mark of the first overtime. And the Tri-Alliance 0-2 Saints with a 3-2 lead. They can now smell knocking the Cardinal gray off that perch, taking the cup from them. Ekman runs into number 21. Dev Rendler, no harm, no foul. Ekman again into the box. Oversteps at number 16, is going to take it away from him. Steve Hazard. What a game. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. Exciting match. A pleasure to bring it to you. Now we've gone behind the cloud cover yet again. That sun trying to make its way in. Trying to get a seat for that final moments here. Who's going to come up on top? Number 7, streaking to the net. Shot on goal over the crossbar. Graham Drake. Those are some of the toughest shots, those straightaway shots, you know. You want to get that angle. Sean Flanagan, the keeper, in the box. Not picking it up quite yet. There he goes. All right. The Maroon squad, the reigning champions, Cardinal gray, trailing 3-2, and now they're putting the pressure on the defense in the defensive third there of the Saints. Ball far side. rolls and rolls and rolls, and finally goes out there on the far side. Overhead toss into the box. The defense there allows it to roll into the hands of Hunter Stern, the keeper. 6th minute here in the first overtime, so 9 minutes remaining or so. 3-2 lead for the Saints. Coelho here to the near side, number 17. Paul Leyland. There's a cross. Oh, deflected away. Nice job by the defense. Across midfield. Now they're up with the lead 3-2. If they can find another score, of course they would, but really, you saw right there, just clear it out of the left half of the field. Just clear it out. Get it to the right half. What happens over there happens, but you want the least amount of action over on your half, on your left side, out of your net. Number 20 threading the needle between a couple of defenders. Nice job, Andy Mottram. There's number 17. He's stuck in here on the near side. The pass by Mottram. And Leyland with his 2nd score of the match. Past Sean Flanagan. They're trying to get an offsides. And do they get an offsides? They do. And now a red card is issued. And my only assumption is, of course, it's to Leyland. And, of course, you're going to be upset. You just had the tying goal nullified to an offsides, and it may very well have been an offsides, to take the point off the board. He did, like I said, he snuck back in there. And he probably had some words for the referee. He gets the red card. And, you know, I'm not sure you can blame either, you know, the referee or Leyland. Sure, he had some unpleasantries that came out of his mouth. Referee probably didn't like it and gives him the red card. But look, if you are the Cardinal Gray, you got to keep pounding away. There's 7 minutes to go here. Now they come back. There's the cross. Coelho. And if they would have been able to get it to him, certainly would not have been an offsides. There were 2 defenders in front of him. And from our angle, that play could very well have been an offsides, and probably was. When there aren't that many people there and you've got the linesman right on there, it should be an easy call. There's the cross, knocked out. And quickly now, Cardinal Gray want to bring it up. Pass to the far side of the field. They hold up, you know, they want to get it up there quickly, but they want to maintain control of the ball. And the whistle goes against the Saints. Or I'm sorry, the Saints. Cardinal Gray will have it here just above midfield. And of course, when you have a player given the red card in an overtime of a championship match, you're not going to be overly friendly with the officiating crew. And so now every little touch and ticky-tack foul, of course, they will be all over the referees, which is how you play the game. The adrenaline is pumping. Ball here on the near side. The cross is knocked back out. Belongs to the Cardinal Gray. You know, and they're going to have to take advantage of every opportunity they're given inside 5 minutes remaining here. So I'm not going to say they're going to have to pull off a miracle to tie this one, but they are running out of time. Number 16, Steve Hazard. And out. Hazard again. Near side, passes it back up. Shot towards the net. Flanagan goes up in the air. He saves it. Rolls it out here to the near side to Donnie Farler. Farler into the middle of the field. He goes with it. Hazard looks upfield. Now he gives it off to his teammate, Jan Elbersay. Elbersay now passes it far side. Near side, number 20, looking to set up the cross, looking to take it himself, and with the left leg, fires it past Flanagan with the score. Patch Andy Mottram. Say Andy Mottram with the tying score here late in the first overtime, ties this game at 3. And just as I was suspecting or expecting, I think Flanagan and a couple of defenders as well, they were expecting Mottram to cross it. Instead, he took it himself, stopped dead in his tracks, and fired it in. Just past the right shoulder of Sean Flanagan. And we are tied at 3, and it looks like with just about 2 minutes or so remaining in overtime, we might have a second overtime. Goal kick coming up for the Cardinal Gray. All right. Action resumes now across midfield. It's Cardinal Gray now attacking that defense again. Number 26, there's a cross. Just a bit long. Billy Viskovich. Shot to the net. Flanagan had come out. Number 19, Stu Oldham. Just wide of the net. And that would have been championship 2 in a row for the Cardinal Gray if he would have connected there, because there isn't much time remaining. Donnie Farler will take the kick. High into the air, just below midfield. O'Keefe. They want to push it and pin the defense back into their own territory as far as possible, as deep as possible. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions, the 2013 Veterans Cup National Championship Final over 50 division. United States Adult Soccer Association. Farler here near side. And the ball is out. There's the whistle and the end of the first overtime. Both sides score a goal here in the first 15. We go to the final 15 minutes. The second overtime. If it's not settled then, we've got PKs. We'll be right back. All right, so as we start the second overtime, 2 changes. The sun has come out, and now the Cardinal Gray moving left to right. The Saints right to left. They've switched goals. Final 15 minutes of play. If you're going to have a championship match, why not squeeze out every minute possible of play? And now fatigue is going to have to start becoming a factor. Farler loses his legs over there, far side. We are tied at 3. Lee Ekman, John Perdaman, Dan Pingray have all scored for the Saints. And for the Cardinal Gray, Tony Coelho, Andy Mottram, and Paul Leyland with the scores. Remember, Paul Leyland given the red card in the first overtime period as he scored to tie the match, but it was taken off the board due to an offsides. He vehemently disagreed with the referee and the linesman and was shown off and sent off with the red card. Could have been a staggering blow. It was a staggering blow, but Andy Mottram a few minutes later with the score. Header to the net. Oh, it's going to go across the back line just wide of the post. Just inches away the Cardinal Gray were from taking the lead. Remember, no golden goal here. We play the entire 15 minutes. Let's see, might have an injured player there, perhaps a scratch above the eye. All right, Flanagan and Donnie Farler there. Here's the kick. Up to midfield and across. I suspect here in this overtime, the second overtime, that we will see a lot of long cross-field passes, upfield passes on a bounce to Flanagan. Quickly into the third minute of play here in the second overtime, so 12 minutes remaining. Ball at midfield. Number 11. Brian McMullen. McMullen for the Gray. Pass taken away. Nice job defensively there. Number 12. Freddie Hamill for the Saints. Ekman, number 10. Ekman with the left leg. Gets back to the ball. Now back up top. Shot to the net. Nice header defensively there by the Gray. Number 13. Trying to maneuver his way inside. Comes right back out with it. Ekman and number 13 battling for the ball. Jim Ritchie. Over to the far side. Shot to the net. Right into the chest. Nice save by Hunter Stern. Nice setup as well by the Saints. Ball out here near side. Put into play. Freddie Hamill, number 12, goes over to the far side. Ooh. High kick right there, number 16. Quickly over to the Cardinal Gray. Number 15, Clive Hulbert. Ball rolls far side of the field. Kevin O'Keefe defensively there. Near side, and now it's the Cardinal Gray spreading the field. Now they come inside. Knocked out by the defense. Under 10 minutes remaining. Number 6, Perdaman for the Saints. Fires it upfield. Can he get there? No. Just let him a bit too long. Graham Drake couldn't get to it. Let's see, some substitutions in. 19, 13, and 11 for the Gray. So Brian McMullen, Jim Ritchie, and Stu Oldham come out. Cardinal Gray into the defensive third now of the Saints. Inside. Can they get a shot? Not really. Pushed out of there. And here come the Saints back the other way. Ekman. Pass upfield to number 6, John Perdaman. Ball out near side. Cardinal Gray will have it. There's number 15, Clive Hulbert. Inside the 8th minute of play here in the second overtime. And out again. Number 24, Barry Saxifrage puts it into play, and they'll do it again. Hulbert, number 15, closest to the ball. 3-3 tie, second overtime. 2013 Veterans Cup National Championship to the net, and it'll be long or wide. Flanagan there. There's the kick into the circle. Now back the other way. Cardinal Gray through the defense, coming across. Number 4 makes a nice save. David Tuck. David Tuck, if he weren't there, it would have been all up to Sean Flanagan. Oh, there's the cross, and they get the attempt from the far side over the crossbar. And the Cardinal Gray really setting up their offense there, those last 2 attempts. So David Tuck, number 4 for the Saints, might have saved the day here in the second overtime. That's saying Flanagan wouldn't have defended, but it would have been all up to Sean. Kick in the circle, midfield. Back the other way, into the box now, shot to the net over the crossbar. Three tie. Both teams now, when the ball goes out, they take a little bit longer to get it back into play. There's the kick. Cardinal Gray have kept the action here on the right half the majority of the second overtime. Just haven't been able to push it through. They've come close a couple of times. Ball across midfield. Now here come the Saints. Ekman in the middle. Ekman looking to go with it. Continues in the middle. Number 6, Perdaman. Shot to the net with the left leg. He's going to push it past Hunter Stern. Hunter Stern was driven to his right. His momentum take it there in the push with the left leg by John Perdaman. Pushes it through, and late here in the second overtime, the Tri-Alliance 0-2 Saints have taken a 4-3 lead over the Cardinal Gray. Just moments remaining. Unofficially, I have 2.5, 3 minutes to go. And boy, the Cardinal Gray have had some opportunities here in the second half. 90% of the time spent on the right half of the field. Just couldn't get it to fall. David Tuck with that nice save for the Saints a little bit earlier. And that may have been their best opportunity. Quickly substitutions for the Gray. For the Cardinal Gray, number 24 comes out, Barry Saxifridge. Of course, the Saints in no hurry to get the ball back into play. They've got the 4-3 lead. Cardinal Gray on the right half of the field now. Number 18, David Delgado. Delgado across midfield. He's got a little bit of room. Of course, the Saints bringing everybody back. They don't want them to penetrate anywhere near that defensive third. They're right on that line right now. Dribbling a couple of spaces in there. 3 white jerseys. Number 20, Andy Mottram, tripped up outside the box. He'll have the free kick right there. Perhaps the last opportunity here, the best opportunity for the Cardinal Gray here as they trail the Saints 4-3. The wall of defense there for the Saints. Coming up on the 14th minute of play here. And a yellow card now issued. That's collectively there. He had to pick somebody, but to the Saints defense, they weren't backing up enough, perhaps heeding his warning, not sure. There's the kick, and it's going to bend just outside the post. Number 10 with the opportunity there. He's Scott Douglas, and you see now dejectedly the Cardinal Gray walking back. The goal kick now for the Saints. The Saints really can just bring it up slowly. Perhaps under a minute to go. 4-3 lead. Saints over the Cardinal Gray, the 2013 Veterans Cup National Championship Final. The over 50 division. Ball out here near side. Quickly, of course. Delgado gets it back into play. Number 18 to Holbert. Clive passes it off to number 3, Paul Jones. Taken away from Jones now in the middle of the circle. Coming across, number 16, Pat Rance. Pat holds up Delgado from behind, from the near side over to the far side. No, it's actually number 11, I believe. Mullen. Delgado here near side. Steve Hazard, I should say, number 16. Here come the Cardinal Gray. Perhaps one last opportunity. There's the cross, deflected away and cleared out of the box. by the Saints. Saints looking for a whistle. Tripped up from behind. Number 9 takes it away, Tony Coelho. There's going to be no whistle this late in the match. Let them play. Number 7. And let's see here. Now we get a whistle up here near midfield. Or perhaps it was an offsides. Can't see the flag here. And as we set up, there's the whistle, the final whistle in your 2013 Over 50 Veterans Cup National Championship. Champions are the Tri-Alliance 02 Saints out of the Seattle, Washington area. They defeat the Cardinal Gray 4-3 in double overtime. Wow, it was my pleasure to bring you this match. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Look at the well-deserved congratulations for both squads there in the middle of the field. They played their hearts out. 2 hours of soccer, and it's finally settled. What a match. 2 so evenly matched squads. Great game. And until then, Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Have a good one.
Really be clapping if you were there too.
Well, guys, thank you.
Hey, we stay here, guys.
Thank you. All right, well done. There we go. Hey, well done. Thank you. Well done. Well done.
Well done. Thank you.
All right, well done. Thank you. Very good at yeah. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate all the work. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Good turn. Yeah, thank you. What it's about.
All right, thank you.
I know he's got his wife's shoes on.
What's the name? Oh, wait. All right. Can I have the manager?
Well done, boy. Well done.
$5 per picture. Yep, I'm good.
Hey, you guys, just a couple.
Congratulations.
Come up, each one of you.
Thank you.
Make sure you sit down over there. So
Yeah, we're taking a nice picture. How are we doing? 4 3.
Okay, they didn't tell me that.
Pretty much great game. How about one of us to go?
You were the one that ran.
Thank you.
You should have gotten that yellow for that.
You should have been sent. I would have sent you off, to be
You
honest.
were lucky, didn't you? I saw that. I said, who is that? And I looked at me, yeah. Shake it all off. Every day, look, here we go for us.
Hey, well, thanks.
Pretty.
You're gonna take that. I don't have to. I'm gonna send you the DVD.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the DVD. Fantastic.
Worth it. All worth it.
And I'll send you the right.
Well done. Well done. No, I time I got some Wednesday. All right, let's get a team picture.
Somebody's good.